The on-purpose principle, the most important lesson you'll ever learn about leading anyone and any organization, especially you. What is the on-purpose principle and why does it matter to you, your team, and your company? Simply, the equation above reads as the purpose of the person aligned with the purpose of the organization. Think for a moment about a time in your life where your purpose and the purpose of the organization were highly aligned and meaningfully integrated. For example, it may have been with a business, team, band, school, cause, marriage, group, or partnership. Despite the circumstances, challenges, and even the outcome, a wholesomeness or goodness pervaded the experience. Even if the worst of you showed up then, it brought out the best in you eventually. To this day, the experience remains etched in your memory. As cherished as these moments are, they can be fleeting. Replicating them is challenging. In this presentation, let's discover how to change that. What you will learn is the on-purpose principle, purpose, vision, mission, and values defined, the personal dollar cost of being off-purpose, the 2 core needs of the human psyche, 7 secrets to creating high alignment, and the integrity map. We'll begin with the on-purpose principle. The on-purpose principle provides a leadership and organizational cornerstone. Its inherent stability and strength sparks hearts, inspires thinking, calls forth right actions, and sets a base for being in integrity. We can break free from remaining locked in mediocrity, all the while endlessly searching for excellence, talking about going from good to great when our heart hasn't bought it. True passion is the willingness to pay the price, yet we've yet to find ours or define ours. Day after day, emotionally and intellectually, we pull ourselves up by the metaphoric bootstraps, feigning excitement. But something is missing. We keep searching for meaning, and it remains elusive. What's missing is the on-purpose principle. It's hard to find that which you don't know to look for. Today, let's awaken to what's possible. Hey, what's the big deal? So why is this graphic representation above so vital to the well-being of your organization and you? Does it look too simplistic and obvious? Albert Einstein gave the world of physics the formula E equals mc squared. It too looks simplistic. Einstein provided a clear and clean explanation to a highly complex set of relationships. Once stated, his elegant solution became obvious. Similarly, the on-purpose principle elegantly explains a complex set of relationships. Thoughts from the disciplines of business, psychology, religion, organizational development, leadership, philosophy, and more are distilled to their essence. What you get is an intuitive and easy-to-apply principle with practical implications to everyday life and work. Let's inspect the on-purpose principle. Psychologists tell us that 2 of the most important needs in the human psyche are 1, significance and meaning, and 2, belonging and community. When a person gleans an inkling that his or her life has a purpose, life takes on the possibility of significance and meaning. Unfortunately, most of us settle for having a sense of purpose instead of truly and concisely a statement of our purpose. This means we're disadvantaged coming into the on-purpose principle. This incompleteness leaves us doubting ourselves, harboring fears, and losing our identity. Denying our true selves produces unnecessary hardship. In April of 2012, On-Purpose Partners surveyed 241 persons. They were asked, what has been your U.S. dollar cost from being off-purpose? 52% of the respondents said that their dollar cost was $250,000 or more. 40% of the respondents said that their dollar cost was $2 million or more. The off-purpose dollar cost is represented in this chart, and you can certainly pause right here if you want to study it, but I'm going to move on. And that is just the dollar cost. What are the emotional, relational, career, and other opportunity costs from not knowing who you really are? Add this collective loss across a family, team, or business, the loss is staggering. If ill-defined significance and meaning carry such high penalties and expense, why do so many of us settle for just a sense of my purpose? Would you rather have a sense of a steak or eat one? We don't know differently. No one ever yanked us aside and said, look, you have a purpose and you need to know it. Take heart. Today is that day to look. Put aside your past losses. They are sunk costs, yet valuable lessons and insights to inform your future. Think of all you have to gain from knowing your personal purpose. Complicating your quest, the words purpose, vision, mission, and values are confused, misunderstood, and used synonymously even by the so-called experts in strategy, religion, and personal development. Oops, so not only are you confused, but 99% of the people you know are too. Meet the On Purpose Pal. He will help you sort out the language. This is a light yet eye-opening introduction to the differences between purpose, vision, mission, and values. Collectively, they are your on-purpose statements. Purpose is a matter of your heart. Vision is in your mind's eye. Missions are daily activities. Values are felt in your throat and gut as you make choices. Purpose is about being. Vision is about seeing. Missions are about doing. And values are about choosing. Each statement answers a question. Purpose. Why am I here? Vision. Where am I going? Missions. How will I get there? Values. What's important? Now that you know how misunderstood and confused purpose, vision, mission, and values are, do you see how disadvantaged most people and organizations are as a result? Strategic blindness undermines it all, so we settle for a sense of purpose instead of the real deal. Your on-purpose statement helps you to answer one of life's great questions. Who am I? And that closes the circle and brings us back to our core personal need for significance and meaning. Remember this statement? Psychologists tell us that two of the most important needs of the human psyche are 1, significance and meaning, 2, belonging and community. As important as significance and meaning are, we aren't designed as islands of individuality. The other side of the coin is that we long for belonging and community. Relationships really do matter. Belonging and community is about love and respect with and from others. Without relationships, we lose personal and social perspective. We're at risk from the perils of loneliness, so as Thoreau aptly coined it, we're leading lives of quiet desperation. The highest form of relationship is when two become one. This oneness is a high fulfillment and expression of the on-purpose principle. To know and to be known is the truest intimacy. It is what we want, but can rarely find or risk. Oneness has a profound impact on your marriage and parenting, career and income earning, worship, citizenship and friendships, leadership, and much more. Oneness depends upon a conscientious and intentional decision by each party in the on-purpose principle to be keenly aware of who they are, their purpose, vision, mission, and values, and who the other party is. Active communication and constancy of purpose are essential for forging and sustaining high alignment relationships. If you lead an organization, then you have a high responsibility to relate, communicate, and celebrate the purpose of the organization to all stakeholders. This means that each individual knows who they are and they own their personal portion of inherent significance and meaning. This also means that the organization's leaders know who they are and how they and their teams serve to profit stakeholders and society. Infuse the purpose of your organization into your culture through organizational strategy, structures, systems, and learning. Afford your team the safety and security found in the permanence of purpose. This stability creates the foundation for belonging and community. The result of an on-purpose person working in an on-purpose organization is mutual contribution, high energy, effectiveness, and efficiency, healthy relationships, and healthy results. You'll hear it commonly expressed this way: I make a difference. My life or my work matters. I add value. My work profits many. Contribution or service is the lifeblood of belonging and community because we are known, we are loved, loving, and being loved. Therefore, your personal purpose statement has this leading positioning statement: I exist to serve by. And the lead-in for an organizational purpose statement is we exist to serve by. I exist to serve by, we exist to serve by. Purpose statements have these generic beginnings, but purpose statements are actually two words. Here are some examples of two-word purpose statements: awakening worth, liberating greatness, setting free, revealing truth. At this point, a two-word purpose statement won't make a lot of sense to you. Don't worry. As you learn more about being on purpose, it will. It is one thing to know one's two-word purpose. It is another to actually align with it and live into it, to actually be on purpose. It takes intention, choice, and action. So after the purpose of the person and the purpose of the organization are each clarified and written in two words, what's next? Alignment is what's next. It brings its own set of challenges in terms of strategies, discipline, structure, and execution. These, however, are the traditional challenges of any organization for which most managers are generally well-equipped and experienced. Absent the context of personal and organizational purpose and meaning, Efforts of alignment are occupiers of our time, attention, and engagement. The dominant tools of management are dangling incentives, rattling fears, and invoking duty, guilt, or shame. In a business organization, for example, alignment challenges are often described as getting everyone on the same page. This can mean breaking down silos, such as getting marketing and sales more coordinated with operations. Relational team-building efforts outside the presence of the on-purpose principle tend to be well-intended yet ill-founded efforts with little sustainable benefit. Other traditional challenges in alignment are poorly designed business strategies, positioning, tactics, and execution, such as no target audience definition, poor hiring practices, lack of quality controls, website and social media confusion, brand muddling, financial mismanagement, compensation rewarding wrong behaviors, product and service pricing problems, compliance over and under regulation, customer service complaints. When it comes to the on-purpose principle, here's some important secrets for creating high alignment. Secret 1. Help people to be on purpose. People who are on purpose are happier, healthier, and more productive. Organizations are groups of people. Brownie Wise, innovator of the Tupperware Party, said, "If you want to build the business, build the people." Secret number 2. Alignment leads to integration. Alignment is merely an interim step where components are gathered, arranged properly, and then put into play. Integration goes beyond alignment to create three-dimensional connections where people, trust, experience, and wisdom count. Secret 3. Consistently communicate purpose. The on-purpose principle is the greatest strategic advantage for a person or organization. Create a multimedia plan of communication to keep it in the forefront of all stakeholders. Secret number 4. Celebrate on purpose. Build measures and set milestones to remind you to celebrate accomplishments and exceptional experience of being on purpose. Share your on-purpose stories. Secret 5. Design and build integrity. Be the same on the inside as you are on the outside. You'll be amazed at how much less complicated everything becomes. You'll get an energy boost so you can reap authentic opportunities. Secret number 6. Facts inform, stories transform. As important as your purpose, vision, mission, and values are, they are clinical. Every person in an organization has a strategic story. Discover it, write it, share it, inside and outside the organization. Here's an organizational bonus secret for you. Use the integrity map on the next slide to chart your path to infuse purpose, the purpose of the organization, with your strategic story into your external branding and internal corporate culture to create a high integrity customer experience. Here's the integrity map. You can see that the purpose of the organization feeds into and informs the strategic story, which in turn informs your branding on the outside and your corporate culture on the inside. When the branding and the corporate culture are aligned and working together, meaning they're fully integrated, now what happens is you're able to create a very consistent customer experience. So that's a brief overview of the integrity map. So there you have it. The on-purpose principle, simple, elegant, and explosively insightful, and that's just the tip of the iceberg for being on purpose. Every offering from On-Purpose Partners supports you to create and realize the on-purpose principle through consulting and coaching services, learning via experiences, seminars, workshops, videos, and online events, keynote speeches, books, and study guides. Not sure where to begin? Start here. The On-Purpose Person and the On-Purpose Business Person are both available in print and on Kindle. If you like what you read, then let's talk about how to bring the promise of the on-purpose principle to leading your life and organization. The opening slide of this presentation said, "The on-purpose principle, the most important lesson you'll ever learn about leading anyone and any organization, especially you." Why is this so important? Because when you're on purpose, everyone profits. Hi, my name is Kevin McCarthy. I'm called America's Chief Leadership Officer because I'm helping individuals to lead their lives more robustly and boldly. And I'm also helping organizations to be leaders in their fields of engagement and endeavor. Since the late 1980s, I've pioneered the on-purpose approach, which includes the on-purpose principle. We're truly here to serve. Don't go another day without being on purpose. Contact us today at www.onpurpose.com or call 407-657-6000. Thanks for listening, and be on purpose.